My name is Brisa. I'm a florist in San Diego, California. Focusing on each individual bloom and how it's going to work within the whole, knowing that you just have to give in to the process is freeing. Today, I'll be creating an arrangement inside my flower shop. From a young age, I've always wanted to be very in touch with nature, and I don't think it was until my late 20s that I actually thought I could make a career out of it. Just being tactile and having momentum in my body while I work allows me to keep that sense of wonder and experimentation every day. To prep the flowers that are going to go into your arrangement, it's important that they're all processed correctly. You want to cut each flower ideally at an angle. Then you're going to strip off any of the leaves that hit under the lip of the bucket or vase that you're using. In choosing this vase, I wanted something that was going to really add to the texture of the overall arrangement. I worked with a wooden bowl that has a live edge on it and makes it feel very natural. All of my centerpieces use a base of chicken wire, so the chicken wire gets attached within that plastic interval. The tighter you ball it up, the more support you're going to have. So in these arrangements where there's the chicken wire and water, I always add a moss lining around the outside, because if the arrangement were to get tipped, it absorbs any water, and it also hides any of the mechanics that don't look natural within the arrangement. After getting the vessel all set up, my process is to start with a base of foliage, and then I decide how high I want the overall arrangement to sit, and I'll work back and forth from the highest point and the lowest point. I do have a meditation practice that I try to keep incorporated into my life. Days where I don't get to it, I still will try to drop into that feeling when I am at work and imagine how I want the recipient to feel. In this arrangement, we were going for a color palette that included purples and oranges. And then deciding on flower types, I always look for something that is statement flowers that are sort of the base of the arrangement or the main focal point. With the tulips and the roses, I like to reflex the petals to make it stand out from a type of flower you might see at a grocery store. And other flowers are what I call butterflies that float above the arrangement, something that's really light and airy and directs your eye upward, while the pieces in the middle move your eye throughout the arrangement. My design style definitely pulls from the travels that I've done through Europe and just walking through these gardens in Switzerland or the south of France. They're just so abundant and textural that I work really hard to recreate that, because that's what makes me kind of stop in my tracks. You always start with an idea of how you want the arrangement to look, but you're working with nature and you're working with something perishable. My art form is temporary, but it's allowed me to let go, and I can relate that to most aspects of my life too. I just have to let go, let it be easy, let it be fun, and work with what I have.